Our opening contest here tonight, Johnny Mirage with definitely an upset over Big Joe Black. Oh, Fahrenheit retreating here from Tony James. Quite a bit of history between these two, as the longtime fans know. They were a formidable and dominant tag team for quite some time here in the PWA, but they've also been very fierce opponents, and that's where we stand now with these two men. Fahrenheit suffering such a debilitating injury, it put him on the sidelines for months, and while I did enjoy having him here at the commentary position, oh, huge shot to Tony James to take him off of his feet here. We expect to see good teamwork here from the Menagerie. But these men, Tony James, Jimmy Fahrenheit, they are PWA originals. And we've got 10 years of history between some of these men. But Rob Graves, oh, double clothesline. Tony James has been a very effective mentor, it seems, for Rob Graves, but he's just getting his start here in the PWA, but he is finding more confidence and therefore more success with each outing. But Kevin Pruitt takes Rob over with the snapmare, and now exchanges. In comes Jimmy Fahrenheit. Oh, just that could dislocate the patella. That could tear any of the ligaments in the knee. Oh, big suplex. And Fahrenheit hooks the leg, but did not have the weight distributed across the shoulders enough to prevent Ray from getting that shoulder out. But now Fahrenheit takes Graves back to his corner where, again, they exchange. Oh my, referee needs to do something about that. Kevin Pruitt had a handful of Rob's beard and is just hauling off with those closed fists. A reversal from Graves. Puts the elbow right under the chin and now tries to follow up with a suplex perhaps, but Pruitt will not have it. Instead, that he comes up with the wrist control there, and Graves just fingertips, just centimeters away from his partner Tony James, and it's now Kevin Pruitt who's looking for the vertical suplex, but Rob Graves puts the brakes on, able to resist and get the suplex of his own. And we always note the bridge, the technique that Rob has as he drops an elbow and makes a cover, only getting a 1 count though. But the way he executes those vertical suplexes, he uses his leverage. Kevin Pruitt retreats to the outside here. But they are going to, speaking of the Menagerie, they're going to try to isolate Graves, being the least experienced of the 4 men in this match. It's rather futile to try to play some mind games with Tony James. That won't keep the Menagerie from trying. But both Kevin and Jimmy have many things in their repertoire that Rob Graves has just never seen yet in his PWA career. So he's going to have to rely on whatever mentorship, whatever coaching and guidance he got from Tony James as they prepared for this match, because I certainly know that they did. Oh! What a sequence of events there. Tony James went over, ended up softening the impact of Ray into the corner. Oh, double big boot again, another great display of teamwork here. Tony James, just tenacious. But not only is he trying to get the victory, that is another motive behind that. He's trying to make his opponent exert as much energy as he can, make them kick out multiple times. And Tony James, in obvious control of things here, got a hold of the trapezius muscles and breaks the hold only to go deal with Jimmy Fahrenheit, who's out here still consulting with Mr. AOK. Well, fans, this has been some significant action here in the early moments of this match, but we had so much take place. We're going to try to get you caught up on that as the action continues. A big scoop and a slam from Tony to Kevin Pruitt, rather unceremoniously deposited. Fahrenheit trying to reach over and make the tag. Oh, again, no way to avoid that. And now we see Graves back in, and here's we're going to see yet another tandem maneuver here. And we were only half a count away from Rob Graves getting a huge victory over the PWA United States champion. Here in the PWA, if you can get your hand raised against one of our champions, you go straight to the top of the list for future title opportunities. Graves with a sleeper hold applied, but unable to prevent Kevin Pruitt from making his way back to his feet, but Rob still holding on. They're now tied up, tangled into the ropes here. Oh, but Kevin gets the foot up just in time. And this is a textbook tag team strategy here. Huge monkey flip. Fahrenheit launched Graves. As the only problem with that is he's sending back towards his partner, but Fahrenheit was able to get in there and keep Graves from making the tag to Tony James. Oh, and look at this. There's some tandem offense from the Menagerie. Fans, we talked about Johnny Mirage and his surprise victory over Big Joe in our opening contest. We also saw Jack Barnett in action, the ultra-violent one. Let's not lose focus on this match here, because Graves has come up with the full arm dragon twist and is now working on the elbow. What do we got here? Side Russian leg sweep. Very well executed. Oh, and a 2 count. Kevin Pruitt out here on the apron trying to reach in and disrupt that. And Fahrenheit, we said, with so much experience in tag team wrestling, is doing exactly what you should do. You need to stay between your opponent and his partner. That huge axe kick. Oh, but James, not standing on ceremony, usually not one to wait for an invitation. He came in there because it appeared that Fahrenheit may have been able to put Rob Graves away. Graves able to avoid Fahrenheit, but coming in, going, leaves his feet, connects with that shoulder tackle. Now he makes the tag back into Tony James, and they're going to split the wishbone here. That is definitely going to change Jimmy Fahrenheit's weekend plans. Nowhere for Fahrenheit to go. Slight hesitation there, but still delivered a stomp to the hamstring. It wasn't exactly friendly, but James, as we had said earlier, is trying to make his opponent use more energy. Now he has got a spinning toe hold and really applying a lot of pressure to the ankle. Oh, Fahrenheit trying to roll away. Oh, but he's got a handful of the singlet of Tony James, but unable to make James break that hold. And transitions into the elbow. It was great to have Tony James here with us at ringside for the first half of the event. He always lends so much expertise, so much knowledge about what it's like to be a participant in the ring here in the PWA, and he practices what he preaches. Him and Rob Graves have really started to find the ways in which they can complement each other as a tag team. There's no replacement for experience, though. Fahrenheit makes the tag to the U.S. champion Kevin Pruitt, who immediately goes to the high of Rob Graves. Graves stumbling backwards, trying to get near Tony James, but Pruitt puts the brakes on that and comes up with a big scoop and a slam. We've seen sporadic moments of Tony James being the legal man. Graves tried for a tackle there. Did get Kevin off of his feet, but Kevin quickly transitions. Now takes Graves back over to his corner. Again, textbook tag team strategy. Now they go to a neutral corner. Oh, Fahrenheit, again, looking possibly for the monkey flip. Did not find Rob Graves there, but was able to catch his balance. But he turned right into the range of Tony James, who made the quick exchange, is now laying in those Mongolian chops. Fahrenheit across, connects with the back elbow. Fahrenheit quickly back to his feet. Oh my, would you look at that? Kevin Pruitt on the bottom rope trying to reach out over as Jimmy Fahrenheit hit those ropes. Kevin Pruitt went tumbling all the way to the arena floor here, also leaving him susceptible to that drop toe hold. Fans, we are having a great night of action here from the PWA Legacy Arena as we are on our last stop on the way to Red, White, and Bruised. It comes to July the 11th. We're going to be back here at the PWA Legacy Arena. And we're going to give you guys a lot more information in the coming days as we get closer and closer to our Summer Showcase Spectacular. Everybody is vying for a spot on that card. We know some have already established their participation. Look at this, Tony James just leaving Fahrenheit wide open. Going to hear a little frustration perhaps from Kevin Pruitt as him and AOK try to give some instruction to Jimmy Fahrenheit here, but we have Rob and Tony working together again to get Jimmy up for the slam. Rob Graves now the rear chin lock. Graves did not have much time to recuperate after spending such an extended period of time in this match. Oh, but the referee, come on, AOK diverting the attention of the referee, and Kevin Pruitt, never known to miss a trick, comes in and gets the cheap shot. Oh, Fahrenheit reverses. There doesn't appear to be much ring rust affecting Jimmy Fahrenheit. Tag to the U.S. champion. Oh my! Pruitt gets such height on those elbow drops. And I will be the first one to say, you do not have to like these men, but you do have to respect them for their wrestling acumen. the fans in it. We saw Jack Barnett earlier tonight try to get a place set for him at Red, White, and Blues. Oh! Rob Graves able to block that suplex and then come up with one of his own, and very wisely brings Tony James back in. This match has been non-stop action from the opening bell. Oh, Kevin Pruitt trying to intervene, but so is just Rob Graves. And he sends Kevin to the outside. Oh, what's Tony James has found some litter, something that somebody left laying out here, perhaps. I have no idea where he got that cowbell that he always has. Oh, look at this pile driver. He doesn't need a cowbell. Oh, but they're close to the ropes, but that's it. That's a 3 count. And that means Tony James and Rob Graves are your winners.
Rob Graves and Tony James.
Well, and the Menagerie are trying to sneak to the locker room rather quietly. Tony James and Rob Graves getting some well-deserved adulation and recognition for their efforts from our fans here. This clown, A-OK, with these. I'm sure that's a moment that he